Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today I begin a 6-part series of international team builds, seeing just how good a team made up of the best players of multiple countries can do in the NHL. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to place him into franchise mode, do a full year sim. I'm going to be doing this in 6 separate episodes. At the end of the 6 episodes, I'll be comparing just which team did the best. Now, of course, some of these players are duplicated with their actual team in the NHL. Now, for this, I actually just removed the Ottawa Senators for each team build just because they are the lowest rated team in the NHL. So I replaced them with these teams made up. All these teams are in the mid-90s overall. All these teams are in the 90s in terms of overall. They're absolutely stacked. Now, in terms of overall, as you guys can see, Team Canada is 97 overall ranked. Now, I do have to remove one NHL team, which is why I'm removing the Ottawa Senators. They're the lowest rated team, so they'll be the team that is replaced for every team build. For the other countries, you guys can see, we will have Team USA, 95 overall. Team Sweden, 94. Team Europe at 92. Team Russia at 94, and Team Finland at 91. So for every team build, I went with the capital, so Helsinki, Moscow. I went with Ostrava just because that's where the last World Juniors were in Czech Republic. One of the better players of the team, David Pastrnak, is from Czech Republic, so I thought that made sense. Ottawa for Team Canada, Stockholm for Sweden, and Washington for USA. Starting it off, episode 1, we've got Team Canada. My home team. I am Canadian, of course, so this is the team. All of the teams have a chance to win the cup. They're all extremely strong. With the World Juniors in the past month, I thought it'd be a good idea. It gave me some inspiration to do this series. This is a look at the team. It's absolutely stacked. I try to have a bit of chemistry in there with real life teammates as well, and have centermen that have some decent face-offs. So starting it off on the first line, I do have Sidney Crosby with Connor McDavid and Taylor Hall. An insane first line, 93, 95, and 89 overalls. I do want to keep the team a bit balanced as well. So on the second line, we have Nathan MacKinnon at center with Stamkos on his wing as well as Braden Point. Now, Braden Point's 89 overall, Stamkos 90, MacKinnon 92. So I wanted to keep the two Tampa Bay Lightning together, Point and Stamkos. A Bruins connection there with Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and Jonathan Huberdeau on the wing. 90, 91, and 91 overall. Definitely the best third line in hockey. Mark Stone, 88. O'Reilly, 89. And Sagan, 89. 100% the best fourth line in hockey. So what I did, I tried to take players that are having very good seasons, along with some players that are higher in overall. I try to keep them all, like you see here, high 80s to 90 overall. So this is the team I assembled. As for face-offs, Sidney Crosby has 91 face-offs. Nathan MacKinnon has 74, which is a bit low. I mean, I'm actually going to put Stamkos as center, guys. I'm actually going to move MacKinnon to the wing just because Stamkos does have that face-off at 82. Bergeron, we all know he's extremely good at face-offs, 94 face-offs. And O'Reilly, 95. So those two guys will be definitely killing the penalties. Every line can produce a lot of points. I'm curious to see just how many points they'll have at the end of the season. As for defense, we have Brent Burns along with Drew Doughty. Dougie Hamilton, who was probably going to be a Norris candidate, unfortunately had a pretty bad injury. I think he may have broken his leg, so it's definitely a big blow for the Hurricanes. Shea Weber, Kyle McCarr, and its outstanding rookie, and Alex Pietrangelo finishing it off. I mean, all of these guys are, of course, elite players. McDavid over 75 points already. I mean, some of these guys could compete for the Art Ross. McKinnon maybe will be able to catch up McDavid. You never know. Crosby got hurt, but ever since he came back, he's been on fire. Taylor Hall playing with his new team, the Arizona Coyotes. This team is absolutely stacked. As for goaltending, I actually put Carey Price in, as well as Jordan Binnington. So Carey Price is 15 wins in the NHL. He's currently only 2 wins behind Binnington, with Price being a 91 overall, tied with Vasilevsky for the best goaltender in this game. I thought I have to put Carey Price. I mean, he's been with Team Canada for many occasions. He's still one of the best goaltenders in the league. And I just felt like I needed to put Carey Price in there for Team Canada. 91 overall. Jordan Binnington being the backup at 86 overall. Still a fantastic goaltending duo. This is the team. Going to go over to special teams now. As for special teams, these power plays are absolutely insane. Got McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby, Doughty, and Pietrangelo. Second power play, we have Stamkos with Bergeron, Marchand, Burns. And I'm probably actually going to remove Seguin, put Point, just so I have that lightning connection once again. So I'm just going to see if it gives it a +1. Any chemistry, there you go. So I'll get a +1. So going to have Stammer and Point, the lightning connection there. Bergeron, Marchand, the Bruins connection as well. Now I could have put McKinnon on the first line, but it actually gives the first line a -3. We do have to deal with a -1 for a second line, but still extremely good. Fourth line has a +1, so that makes Mark Stone tie with Braden Point for the lowest rated forward, as well as Taylor Hall at 89. So when your lowest rated forward is 89 overall, is insane. Lowest rated player in the team is Kyle McCarr at 84, but he's such a good defenseman. Having such a good rookie year, I felt I needed to put Kyle McCarr on the team. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the season, I'm just going to sim up the whole season. We have injuries off. We're not going to do any trades, no waiver pickups, nothing. We're just going to do 100% simulation and see just how good this team is at the end of the year. Well, the team started off the preseason 7-0. So if that's a sign of things to come, I'm going to predict this team is going to have, I'm going to predict 60 wins or more. I'm going to predict at least 65. I'm going to see how close I am at the end of the year. Let's sim up to the end of the regular season. Now, I just want to show the jerseys as well. We actually have 100 offense, 97 defense, and 93 goaltending. That's crazy. So I tried to simulate the best I could to the real-life Team Canada red jerseys with the black shoulders and the black lines. Got that white maple leaf in the center as well. Away jerseys is exactly the opposite. I think I like these ones a bit better. Simulate the white jerseys with the black shoulders, red lines, of course, with that red maple leaf in the center. There's Connor McDavid, who is our captain as well. Now, we finished the year with 61 wins, 20 losses, 1 OT loss, 123 points. In first place in the NHL, so I predicted around 60 to 65 wins. We got 61. Sidney Crosby ended up with 99 points. So, unfortunately, we actually do not have any player over 100. I mean, it is understandable where there's so many good players. Crosby had 99 points. McKinnon had 41 goals. He seems to be leading in terms of goals. McDavid, 85 points there. Stamkos, 82.62. So we had 4 players that were a point per game. Then Marchand there, Bergeron, Brent Burns had 56 points, plus 57 as a defenseman. Hall, 54. Doughty, plus 65. Wow. There's Jonathan Huberdeau, Pietrangelo, Seguin, O'Reilly with a plus 21. Hamilton, Stone. Seguin had 19 goals there. Weber, 20 points. Makar had 7 points. Everybody's in the pluses. So, of course, there's a lot of players that I could have used. There's so many good Canadian players in the league. I try to just make my best team with players that, number one, have a high rating of doing good in real life, and just I personally like. Combination of those 3 factors to build a team. As for goaltending, Carey Price, an insane season, 46, 11, and 1, 3 shutouts, 909 save percentage, 248 goals against. Binnington, 15 and 9 as our backup. Looking at the entire league, it looks like it's Tyler Seguin who won the Art Ross for most points. Edmonton's McDavid there at the top. Kucherov, Radulov, Sidney Crosby at number 6. At number 5, Landeskog there. Boston's Bergeron, Patty Kane, Phil Kessel, Nathan McKinnon, Stamkos. So look at the points. As for goals, it looks like it is Tyler Seguin who got the most goals. In terms of goaltending, it looks like it is our Carey Price with Team Canada, 46 wins, leading all goaltenders. Philip Grubauer, 45, Bishop, 44, Vasilevsky, 40. That's the list for the goaltenders. I'm going to check quickly rookie skaters as well. Kako had 63 points, Dina 59, Jack Hughes 58, Kyle McCarr, that is Colorado's McCarr with 54. There you go. And just quickly see if there's any outstanding goaltenders. Thatcher Demko went 8 and 12 as a rookie. Like I say there, Samsonov 8-8, Blackwood 11-12, Drigger 10-10. Now, in terms of captaincy, I did go with 3 forwards. So I went with Connor McDavid, the best player in the world, in my opinion, as the captain. Sidney Crosby was also one of the top players in the world as the assistant. A lot of veteran leadership there, as well as Patrice Bergeron, because he is such a good leader, just as Crosby is. He's been in the league a long time. He's won. He knows what it takes to win. Just felt that it'd be good for him to wear an A as well. All right, now the big test, the playoffs. Let's see who we are facing off against and see if we can get a Stanley Cup for Team Canada. We are facing against Boston Bruins. So, like I mentioned earlier in the episode, you have to have duplicate players. You can't really create a team with players and not have them on the original team. So there are duplicates. So Marchand and Bergeron are facing each other. So 6-0 win there, 6-2 win against Boston in game 2. 5-0 loss. So we actually had 1 point in the season where we scored 21 goals in 3 games. So the team scored a lot. 5-2 win, so we're up 3-1 against Boston. Game number 5, we beat them in 5 games. 6-3, a lot of scoring in that round number 1. As for points, Sidney Crosby has 6 points in 5 games, 3 goals and 3 assists. Okay, round number 2, we are facing off against the Florida Panthers. So let's see how we're doing. Let's see if we can win 2 straight series to start off the playoffs. 7-3 win game number 1, 2-1 OT win, then a 7-3 loss, a 4-2 loss. This is actually 2-2 series. Unreal. 4-1 win. Okay, so we are leading them 3-2. See if we can close it off in game number 6. And there we go. 6-5 OT win. So Team Canada looking good so far. Stamkos 14 points in 11 games. All right, see who we're playing in round number 3. It is Tampa Bay. Speaking of Steven Stamkos, there you go. Facing off against Nikita Kucherov. Gonna sim up after game number 5. See if we can win Lightning. OT win, a loss in game number 2, win in game number 3 and 4, and it's actually a 3-2 series lead for us heading into game number 6. And wow, we're going 7 guys against Tampa Bay with Team Canada. So I'm going to sim the game here, just go goal by goal, see if we can win. After 1-0, Nikita Kucherov on Carey Price. Period number 2, 2-1 for us. There you go. Connor McDavid and Alex Pietrangelo on the back end. And there we go. We actually win 3-1. Patrice Bergeron with an empty netter. And we're heading to the Stanley Cup Final. Let's see who our Western opponent's going to be. It looks like it's going to be the Anaheim Ducks, who swept the Arizona Coyotes. Wow. Sidney Crosby with 19 goals there. Sidney Crosby, 19 points in 18 games. So it looks like Anaheim, they actually were barely over 500 in the year. Facing off against us, we're 61-20-1. So we're definitely the favorites, but you never know what happens with the simulation there. Going to sim up to game number 4. We actually lose. Oh my goodness, we get swept in the Stanley Cup Finals. Are you kidding me? We finished 61-20-1 with Team Canada. We face off against the Ducks, who were barely at 500, and they swept us in the final. Well, I was not expecting that. It looks like Team Canada is not going to be the first country on my international team build series to win the Stanley Cup. That is very, very surprising. Like I said, simulation can be a bit crazy sometimes. Going to see how the Ducks played in the playoffs. So, couple of 7-game series, and then they swept the conference final and the Stanley Cup final. Wow, unreal. Well, I wonder if the next team is going to be able to get the Stanley Cup. Before we end the episode, let's look at the points. So Crosby had 20 points in 22 games. McDavid had 19. Stamkos had 18. Burns had 16. Doughty 15. I mean, with these simulations, I find it that it can be a bit hard. With these simulations, it's weird. You can have a team made up of so many All-Stars. It doesn't mean you're going to win the Stanley Cup. So the Anaheim Ducks win the Stanley Cup, and the San Diego Gulls, their AHL affiliate, wins the Calder Cup. What's going on with the Anaheim Ducks? Wow. One last thing before we end the episode, let's look at the awards. So the Ducks win the Stanley Cup. We won the President's Trophy. They beat obviously us in the Stanley Cup Final. Looking for individual awards. Tyler Seguin always sims well in this game. Don't know what it is, but he's always having awards. He wins the Art Ross. He wins the Hart. Norris goes to Hedman. He wins the Lady BYNG Sagan. Wow. Calder goes to Capo Caco. Henrique wins the Conn Smythe. Bishop gets the Vesna, as well as the William M. Jennings, so it's not Carey Price. Bill Masterton goes to Seth Jones. Jack Adams goes to the Devils coach. O'Reilly gets the Selke, which he usually does. Ted Lindsay, Sagan, Maurice Rock, and Richard Sagan. So he wins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 awards. I mean, I don't know how many times. This must be at least 3 or 4 times, I'm honest, that I do a franchise mode and Sagan wins 5 individual awards. It's crazy. I mean, he's one of the best players in NHL 20 for some reason. So just going to quickly look at the contracts. I want to see if any players went up in overall. McDavid is a 96. Crosby up to 95. McKinnon up to an 85. So you guys can see a lot of players can grow after the year they had if they played really well. Some players can go down if they don't play as well either. That's going to do it for the episode, guys. So next up, we have Team Russia, who's going to be our next installment. The schedule of all the episodes are in the description below, so you guys know when which country is coming up. So we have Team Russia, Team USA, Team Sweden, Team Finland, and finally Team Europe, composed of all of the best players from outside of those countries. So I would appreciate it, guys, if you left a like if you did enjoy the episode. Show support. Subscribe if you're new there so you don't miss out on any of this content. I'm going to have a lot of hockey and baseball related content coming up in the next few months. Hit that notification bell so you're alerted whenever a new video is coming up. Next up, Team Russia, see if they can get a Stanley Cup. All those videos are in a playlist on my channel as well as they go live. So thank you for watching, guys, and as always, have a great day.